welcome to T-Boys TV. And he's on mute. That's a good start, isn't it? There we go. Oh, you just muted yourself again.
Very sports.
And
from the answer.
There we go. We're back again with a championship show. I don't know why I'm smiling. I'm absolutely fuming, boys. All right, I'm not gonna lie. My bad that we are a bit late. I had a few things I had to sort out before we went on. So yeah, and it was just one of them sort of days. But yeah, obviously we're here to review in detail more so our games, and then obviously going to the midweek games. Obviously, there's midweek, first time this season in the championship. So obviously we'll get into that and everything like that. But first of all, how are we, Lewis? You're good, mate, and you're probably loving life. You know, your team winning convincingly.
Convincingly, that's being kind to Cardiff.
All right, fair enough. Winning though, that's always good, you know.
It is, and I mean, I'll get to it into a bit, but we taught Cardiff a valuable lesson: never, ever, ever sing the morning song before the full-time whistle or before you go 2 or 3 and up, because you just got fucking humbled. Never do it at 1-0. Never do it at 1-0. It comes back to bite you.
Oh, there you go, calling out Cardiff fans.
And also, I've seen a clip on it. I think I haven't zoomed in. Don't need to talk to this, but I think Callum Robinson was just offside, but I'm not sure. I think the more detail, but I don't really care. We won.
Yeah, I was going to say you won, and that's all that matters, really. But yeah, no, good win. You know what? We'll start off with your game. As we've got into it, we'll start off with your game. Go on, talk to us, Lewis.
If Cardiff stay up, I'll be surprised. I'm not going to lie to you. No, genuinely, they're that bad. They're that bad. Like, it started okay for them, but we had plenty of chances to go 1-2-0 up before they even scored. And then I don't even know what happened for that goal. It just dead when they kind of attack. It got played through to Robinson. Take nothing away from the finish. The finish was a great finish, to be fair to him. But that was a little bit frustrating. And then from that way in, yeah, they had the odd chance, but they didn't really do much to really scare us. I didn't realise, to be fair, that Hawthorne had been benched for the last 3 games. He was benched again at the weekend. But Jack Alnwick is not much better. He was quite poor. I mean, Bloomy had an unreal game. Both of his goals were very good finishes, especially the first one. He just kind of bent it from the edge of the box, like towards the east end. And then the second one was a slice, cheeky little dink over the end of Alnwick. The third goal, I don't remember it. Who scored it? Zambrano. I think he came from a corner with this went to and he just absolutely smashed it into the bottom. I think he took a deflection and then went into the corner. And then the fourth goal was a penalty by Chris Bedia. But it was very controlled. I knew we'd win, but not that. I didn't think we'd win that convincingly. But I'll take it. It's starting to come the way that Walter wants it to come, is the way we want it to come. Shame it took a few games, but if we can stay how we are, then I'm not saying title contenders or whatever like that, but it's looking promising at the minute.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens Tuesday and Saturday, but let's just say me wanting Tim Mortwell, not at the minute anymore.
How the tables have turned, eh?
Just a bit, but yeah.
But yeah, no, like you say, I didn't see it or anything. Obviously, I see the score, but yeah, convincing win. It's one of them where it was essentially, I would say, sort of in a way, because of how poor Cardiff have been, sort of a must not lose for you guys. in that sense. Because it wouldn't have looked great, would it? Being at home, you've got a very good win at Stoke. It's one of them. Maybe if you didn't get that win against Stoke, like we said going into it, it's one of them where you're a bit like, oh God, all right, anything sort of happening. Now I think you got that win. It was a good opportunity to capitalise on that, and you did. So fair enough. You
Has
got
anybody seen how many goals Cardiff conceded and scored?
Can't remember from the top of my head, but I know it's quite a lot.
They've scored 2, conceded 17 in 7 games.
Is that? Yeah, that's just in the league.
That's in the league.
That's not even like other competitions. That's
if you want to
insane.
go to the other competitions, I mean, I don't know what they did in the Carabao Cup. I know they lost 4-3, I think it was, Southampton.
Yeah, something like that. It's goals galore in that sense, but
Yeah,
no, it's not looking great. It's not looking great, but I tell people Ethan's not that good, mate. Obviously, it all ain't down to him, but even the players they got a decent amount of experience.
but yeah, I mean, I was like, I said to my mate during the game, like, I swear, I look behind me, I'm like, Cam Chambers, where the fuck's he? I'm like, I can't believe the guy went there. Someone else I completely forgot who went there. Not like he played, but I don't remember seeing him but once in the game. Amar Ghazi, I completely forgot he went there.
Mm.
But he did fuck all because I don't even remember him playing.
So I mean, like, they got decent group of players. And they still got they got Ramsey as well, and they still, or is he gone? Okay.
I think he's still there. I don't think he played the weekend. I don't remember seeing him.
Because I'm pretty sure he played against Burnley actually when they played Burnley. So I mean, like, got a decent amount of experience. It's a bit of a weird one. Like, still interim manager as well, wasn't it? Going into that.
Yeah, well, they just sacked whoever the manager was, put him in interim charge. It's obviously expected to be Steven Schumacher to be hired.
Yeah, he's the
But
favourite.
he needs to up and gritty. Honestly, if they don't turn their shit around soon, I'm sorry, but it's League One incoming. I mean, to be fair, chuck him in the Welsh division. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have seen the news that's come out about them, Wrexham and Cardiff and Swansea.
Nah, what's come out?
There's in talks because the winner of the Welsh Cup can go into the Conference League, or the qualification for the Conference League. Cardiff, Wrexham, and Swansea. No, it might be this bullshit, but what I've heard is Swansea, Cardiff, and Wrexham want to participate in that Welsh Cup so they can get in Europe. I'm not being funny. If you want to do that, then fuck off to the Welsh division.
Yeah, just go to the league as well. Yeah,
fuck off. Like, you can't. I'm sorry. You can't do our FA Cup, our Carabao Cup, our league, and then do their probably equivalent to the FA Cup.
Yeah,
fuck
true.
off.
Yeah, true. And then they'll probably start crying when there's a fixture overload. It's like, well, you're the ones.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
yeah, I agree. I've been saying it for years. Them
you
teams.
either want to play English football, Welsh football.
Yeah.
Don't fucking confuse shit. So it's ridiculous, but whatever.
No, I'd agree. To be fair, I've been saying the same thing for years. What annoys me even more is when Wrexham come out and say, "Oh yeah, we're going to do a Luton." No, you're not, because you got money. Yeah, we didn't have money for them rises. Do you know what I mean? Now we do, but we didn't then. Do you know what I'm saying? So it won't be like us at all, even if they do that. So yeah, I totally agree on that. But good win for Hull, wasn't it, Harry?
Like I said in the preview, it's the shit versus the mega shit, and the shit won.
You can't even say that anymore. You can't even say that. Honestly, we're at the
Tigers beat the sheep.
At the minute, we are above Luton. At the minute, and I'll say at the minute. I'm not going to say we'll stay there because we probably won't. But at the minute,
No, I can't argue, mate. I can't.
As I was saying, the shit beat the mega shit. Tigers beat the sheep, and Lewis enjoyed his time of the weekend for a change. 2 weeks in a row, come on. Win away, home.
We won at home, so I'll take it. I mean, I don't actually remember last time we won at home.
And that what his name is. Is it Balloon?
Hang on. When was the last time we went home? Hang on. We didn't win our last game of the season last season, though. We drew 3-3 with Ipswich. I have a fucking clue. That's what I know. Fucking wild.
Yeah, Lewis, is it Bellumi his name?
Bellumi, yes.
Yeah, watched highlights. He was good, decent.
He's mega. Shame he's injured though on fucking Tuesday because some bastard decided to kick him and hurt his ankle or something. So he's not playing Tuesday. Hopefully he's back for Norwich though.
You going Tuesday, Lewis?
I'm not going to London on Tuesday night.
Lewis, mate. 2 wins in a row. Come on.
I'm not going to London on Tuesday night. I have work on Wednesday.
But
I'll get back at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll be up at like 6. Fuck off, no chance.
So I predicted 2-1 Cardiff, and I nearly got it. It was close. I said Callum Robinson would score. It happened.
You nearly got it. You nearly got it.
Yeah, it went to 1-1. All I needed was 2-1. But unfortunately, Bellumi and Co and Bedia and all them Tigers just annihilated them. So there we go. Not much to say other than the shit. The shit are no longer the shit, and the mega shit stay the mega shit. So there we go.
If you want to say shit, that's an awful. Who do we go with shit nowadays then? Probably Lou and Tyler.
Well, we'll get on to us. Trust me. We'll get on to us. There's no question about that.
We might be here for half an hour when Tyler's talking about Lewin.
Oh, right. Might as well just get into it then. So, yeah, obviously, me and Harry went, went to Plymouth. One positive. So it started off positive, guys.
It's
right?
a long way back from Plymouth for this shit. It's a long way back from Plymouth. Long way back from Plymouth. Long way back from Plymouth for this shit.
Anyway, positive. One positive from the day. So got on the coach. Announcers. The chairman, obviously Gary Sweet and all that. And the club as a whole obviously paid for the coach. So okay, sound. That's a good start. Saves me 40 quid, saves Harry 40 quid, saves all the fans on the coach 40 quid. Sound. Did they know something we didn't? Must have done. Going into the game, no Morris, just to make it even better. Goes with the same formation yet again, which is obviously 3 at the back, 2 in midfield. Right? No Morris, just to make it even better. Oh, we get into the game. Right, now let's get into the game. Right? They get an early goal. Great goal, by the way. Great goal. But Jordan Clark, mate. What are you doing? How that guy is the captain is an absolute disgrace. Yeah? He should not be the captain. Yeah? The guy's moaning all the time. He's not a captain, bro. Yeah? A captain is level-headed and calms down. The guy does not calm down. The guy does not calm the team down. Right? Big up to yourself for the playoff final goal. I'll never forget that. One of the best moments of my life. Yeah. But at the same time, you are not a captain, bro. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, simple as. So they get the early goal, right? People are like, it took a slight deflection, red heads. No. I don't care if it took no slight deflection, whatever. Yeah, we should be clearing that. Yeah, at the end of the day. Great finish, though. Can't take the finish away. Right? And then we go into it. Very sloppy. Elijah, mate. Now, I'm a bit 50-50 on him at the moment because, yes, he's playing up front. Yes, he's isolated and all of that. But it's like you said to me, Harry, during the game. You can tell he's a confidence player. Look at the chances he had. He's lost his confidence, mate. Because if that's last season, right, when he had that good form in the Premier League before he got injured, right, or even the Championship before that, right, he drives across to the left and he gets that on target at least, right? This game, he cuts in the other way. Why? Why are you doing that, right? He had a header. Great opportunity in the game. He had a header as well. Should have put that on target at least, right? That's the minimum, at least, right? Reece Burke, done well there. Didn't think he had a great game overall, by the way, Burke. And people say he's the best defender. Not for me, right? He's never played 8 games on the trot for us. So I don't know how that warrants the best defender. Also, I look at it, right? Your best defender can play anywhere across the back 3, right? Because we play a back 3. Can he play right centre back? Yes, he can. That's where he plays. Can he play in the middle? Yeah, I'd say so. Can he play on the left? No, he can't. Look at Burnley in the Premier League last season, right? When he was on that left side, he got spun. Yeah, he got taken a piss out of. Yeah, he cannot play on the left side, right? Can Mengi play on the right? Yes, he can. Can he play through the middle? Yes, he can. Can he play on the left? What he's been doing at the moment? Yes, he can. So he's the best one for me. He's the one everyone was worried about leaving, by the way. No one really looked at Burke like that. So I don't know where we get this narrative from. And McGuinness, right? Everyone on his back. I don't understand why. Right? Oh, I do understand why. It's because of the price tag. However, since that QPR game where he missed a header, right, he's redeemed himself. He's been a threat from every single corner that we've had. That's been dangerous anyway. You look at the goal against Sheffield Wednesday, he was the header, which led it to be a handball. A handball or not, it is. He's got his arm out at the end of the day. He's blocking off the goal. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's that. Even that QPR game, the goal we got is from his header, which forced him into the own goal. Right? So we know he's got that threat going forward as well, in that sense. And yeah, I thought he was decent, winning everything yet again. Not all over the place for me. So people need to relax, get off his back, yeah, because he's actually doing all right since, right? Where else do I go? Where else do I go? It can go anywhere, mate. It can go anywhere. Rob Edwards, right? What are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? How many times do you want to keep going with this formation? And it's not working, mate. It's not working, right? I'm not a football manager, but I can see that it is not working. Stop playing one up front, right? It's not working anywhere on the pitch, right? One up front, not working. Two in midfield, not working. Yeah, three at the back, not working, bro. Yeah, you can say we won these games, whatever. Yeah, they're not good enough. Yeah, the same thing every. I like you as a guy, I do. But man, manager, you need to step up now. You need to step up because I'm getting tired and sick of this. Yeah, why did you not take Clark off? Oh, because we got no other leaders. Really, really? Give it to Victor Moses, mate. Do you see what happened when he scored the goal? Oh, yeah, and his experience shown in about 2 seconds, right? Controls the ball, one touch, bang, goal. What are Elijah and Clark doing in that game? Taking about 5 touches, 3, 4, 5 touches. Why? What are they doing? Seriously, what are they doing? Yeah? He comes on, shows it how it's done. Yeah? He can be a leader. I don't care if he's just joined the club. Yeah, the guy's been all around. Yeah? We're lucky we got him, especially for free. Yeah, I don't care if he's 33. It doesn't matter about his age. Yeah, more experience, the more better. Yeah, he showed the half of his team how to do it. Yeah, so we get the goal back, get a little bit of confidence. But again, it's what we've been doing for the last how many games? Even since last season. Give ourselves a mountain to climb. Like, what I will say, right? I give Plymouth credit in the sense of going forward. I thought they're excellent. I thought their football going forward was really good. The way they were passing, played some nice football. But defensively, they were there for the taking. Right? Look at the Elijah chance at the start of the game. How many times do you see a mistake like that? Really? From a team defensively. Great opportunity. You're through on goal and you cut the other way. Really? Nah. However, he does need more help. He needs more help. He needs more players up there. Stop playing one up front because what we seem to do, we play the ball up there, right? Oh, Elijah, mate, try and control this. Or Morris, try and control this. Right? They control it. Right? No one else there. No one else there, bro, for an overlap. They're all behind. You know why? Because they're playing one up front with 2 behind. It's not good enough. It needs to change. Will it change? Of course it won't. So this is what I say. Rob Edwards, he needs to change his stubbornness. Yeah. Jordan Clark should have come off. Liam Walsh has been exceptional every single game, yeah, whether that's coming on or starting since he joined the club. How he didn't come on was an absolute disgrace, right? And for me, we don't win the next 2 games. He's got to go because we got an international break and then we got Watford. We cannot go into that Watford game with him in charge if this continues. There's no way, bro, because they will beat us and they will beat us convincingly. So it needs to change thick and fast, right? He needs to change formation, but he won't. So for me, he needs to change something, right? And we know where the issues are. They lie everywhere on the pitch, bro. Yeah, 3 at the back is not working, right? The most entertaining teams play four at the back. Yeah, we were entertaining last season. As much as we conceded goals, we were entertaining because we gave it a go. This year we don't look entertaining. No chance. No way, bro. Yeah, midfield not working. Two in midfield not working. Right, and one up front is not working. You got to change it up. You got to change it up. You got to start Victor Moses. If you don't start Victor Moses, you ain't got a clue. Yeah, and at the moment, you ain't got a clue anyway, in my opinion. Right? Everyone needs to stop gassing him up, right? Because, like I say, I love the guy, right? But at the same time, when we got promoted, yeah, that was because he stayed with Nathan Jones's tactics. Or he changed it up a little bit, the way of playing. Yeah, but he predominantly played how Nathan Jones played. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Premier League, when you're a newly promoted team, your aim is to stay up. Did we stay up? Oh, but injuries. Oh, but whatever. No, at the end of the day, we weren't good enough in the end. Yeah, we weren't good enough. Yeah, and I don't care about the injuries or not. Yeah, I look at games like that Bournemouth game. Being 3-0 up is not acceptable, and losing, yeah, it's not acceptable. Why did you not put more bodies in midfield? Right? Simple things like that. But no, you stick with two in midfield. Ross Barkley was shattered that game. Alfie Doughty was shattered that game. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and another thing. Why are we so reliant on Doughty? Why? I don't understand. Why are we so reliant on him? Victor Moses wanted to take a corner, right? You wait over for Doughty to go to one side to then go to the other. Plymouth were loving it. They were like, yeah, we know what you're going to do every single time. We've got this on lock. It's boring. We do the same thing. We have to wait for Doughty to go to one end to the other. We shouldn't be that reliant on him, right? And another person I want to take set pieces, all right, he's injured at the moment, but Baptiste, how many times have I said that, right? Celta Vigo game, look at the assist he got, right? If you actually watch that back, right, he knows the ball's coming to him, but before the ball's come to him, he's actually looked in the box because he knows what he's going to do as soon as he gets the ball. He's going to cross it in first time. That's what he's going to do. You know, put him on set pieces. Put Moses on set pieces, bro. I don't understand why we have to wait for him to go to one side, wait for him to go to another side. It's just no, it's not good enough. So yeah, a lot needs to change. Will it change? No, it won't change. He might start a few of the players I've said. Moses, Brown. I think Brown should start. He done all right, to be fair to him, coming back. And then not managing players properly yet again. Anderson, when he come on, he didn't look match fit. And he looked a bit cautious to me. You know, when he got on the ball, there was a time he turned, but he turned very slow, and it was a bit like he was stiff. Pause, not in that way. But yeah, obviously he had to come off, which weren't great. You know, the Chong incident was worrying, but obviously he was all right in the end. But again, I'm surprised he weren't dropped because he ain't been great, you know, really this season. Well, other than Burnley, he's one of the standing players, obviously he scored. But other than that, he's not been good enough. So, yeah, he needs to stop picking favourites because I can't lie, it's giving me vibes of Southgate. I'm not even going to lie, people, yeah? It is. Stop picking favourites. Stop sticking with something that's not working. How many games are you going to see that it's not working? Right? For me, like I say, guys, right? We don't win the next two games. He's got to go. Yeah, I'm not giving it to the Watford game. Some people are. Are you crazy? What, you're going to let this continue? We got a 2-week break after Sheffield United. Do you know what I mean? We've got an opportunity to get someone in, which we will have a plan in place because that's what we do.
Southgate.
Right now, it's not good enough. So, yeah, that's what I say on it. And a lot needs to change. But injury news ain't looking too great yet again. Morris looks like Tuesday might be too soon. So for me, I would be going probably with. Well, I'd like Elijah and either Brown or Taylor or Elijah up front, but it ain't gonna happen. So it's gonna be the three. So for me, I'll probably say Elijah, Brown on the left, and Moses on the right. That's what I'll go with. Walsh has to start. Jordan Clark needs to get dropped. Will he get dropped? No, because he's got the armband. Because Bell's out, Morris is out. It's not good enough. You're telling me we've got no other leaders. And also, I'll tell you why we ain't got any other leaders, which is an absolute joke, by the way. QPR in the League Cup, right? People in the chat, let me know. How many times did that armband get thrown around, right? Morris come off, I can't remember if Bell was at that game. I can't remember from the top of my head, but either way, he weren't. They were off the pitch, right? Morris has come off the pitch. He's give it to Elijah. Elijah wanted to come off, so he didn't want the armband, right? He gave it to Anderson, I believe, right? And then Anderson's give it to Kaminsky. Why is the armband going around that many times in a game? 2 times at most. It's ridiculous. It's an absolute joke. We got no leaders anymore. Like, flipping hell, I know Lockyer being out, for us has been a big miss. But geez, that's an absolute joke. Is no one stepping up? It's an absolute joke, mate. Seriously. I'm fuming, guys. You lot probably ain't seen me like this. I can't lie, but I'm getting sick of it. It's the same thing. Week in, week out, same formation. Why? It's not working, bro. It's pathetic. Right? When we went up, we had a 3-man midfield. I'm saying, why are we not doing that? It's crazy. But yeah, we'll get into our game, later. But I'm not very confident. And why should I be? Oxford ain't won a away game. But at the end of the day, they're going to be right up for it. Just got a good draw against Burnley at home. They've got the players that can hurt us. Harris, that Goodrum. They've got Kyoso will probably score or do something. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's not good enough. It's not good enough at the moment. But we'll go through some comments quickly. Big up to Hannah in the chat. Hi, lads. What's that lineup? Nah, bro, it's not even... Well, maybe Chong's starting. I did say, I'll be honest, going into it, it's a bit hard not to not drop Clark, sorry, because he was doing well before that. But this game, he was awful. I mean, I said to you, Harry, first half, I thought he was all right, taking away that goal mistake. I thought other than that, he was all right. And then he done some stupid pass as soon as I said it. Well, I'll say pass, it went out for a throw. But second half, he had an absolute stinker, mate. Should have come off. Like, it's crazy. Like, you scared of taking him off or something. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not good enough. It is not good enough. And they will at this rate. They will. I'm not giving him until that. All right, I'm not the owner. I don't decide. But me personally, if I could choose the next 2 games, or you're gone. Yeah, we don't win the next 2 games. You're gone. We've got an international break, guys. It's a great opportunity to get someone in. Do you know what I'm saying? Why are we not doing that? Well, why will we maybe not be doing that? Shall I say? We might do that, but. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Sheffield United are so good," and that. Yeah, they got a great side. One there in the last time. It's not impossible, is it? Our squad's good. Damn right. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, we've got one of the best squads in the league. We can definitely compete with them. Do you know what I'm saying? Proper Edwards out. No, I'm not proper Edwards out yet, but I am turning a little bit, bro, because we are playing the same thing over and over again. It's not working. I'm not, people are saying get him out now and that. I mean, like I say, if this continues, the next 2 games, we don't win the next 2 games, he's got to go. He's got to, bro. He knows he's under pressure. He knows he is. I could tell by the way he was, clapping the fans at the end. Certain fans, because loads left. And I can't blame them. Travel all that way on a Friday night to do that. It's not good enough. But yeah, midweek games, yeah. Yeah, they are a bit annoying sometimes, I can't lie. Knowing Nakamba was chaotic. I mean, a lot of people saying Kraus and Nakamba should have started. I don't want to see them both start together yet, just because they're the only 2 CDMs at the club and they've only just come back. Well, Kraus has obviously only had a few games. Nakamba's only just come back, so I don't want to see that. However, he should have come on. I totally agree with that. I would have took Clark off and brought on Walsh. How Walsh did not come on in this game is a joke. He was clapping at the end. I felt sorry for him. Do you know what I'm saying? There was one moment, a Luton fan at the end spoke to Taylor individually. I don't know if it's family member or whatever, but he said, "Come over here." And Taylor did. And he probably said to him, like, you will get a chance, mate. Like, big up yourself for continuing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, obviously did score in the game as well, but obviously it didn't count. I mean, a bit of controversy. I haven't even seen it back, guys. I'll be honest. Apparently he weren't offside. But either way, it's not good enough. We're giving ourselves a mountain to climb, and there's no excuses for me. So yeah, Moses has to start. He's done more in however many minutes he's had than half the team this season. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke. And also another thing I want to say quickly, I like Nelson. I do. I think he's a quality player. You guys will know I've said that loads of times. But why is he starting an away game? Why? Yeah, he was all right, but why? Why is he starting this game? He should not be starting away from home. It's like even the Burnley game, he was in centre midfield. The guy's a cam/striker. What are you doing? Seriously. But yeah, that's all that I'm going to say on it at the moment. But yeah, Harry, mate, what else do you want to add on that? 'Cause I know you probably want to add a bit to that.
Where do I start? Fucking. Right. People that don't know, yeah, my journey was even longer. So I travelled to Tyler's on Thursday. Trains delayed, cancelled everything. Got to Tyler's about 3 hours later than I should have because of that. Then we were up early. We got to the town centre of Luton. I don't know what it was. In my head, I thought, this is going to be a shit day today.
No.
And it was a very shit day. Best part of it was going on the coach saying didn't have to spend 40 quid on it. Instead, I bought beers. And again, the best bit of going to a away game of Luton was drinking beers. The one thing I got right, Victor Moses was going to score in this game, and he did. Wasn't really limbs because it was that shit of a game from our side. And certain players need to be dropped for me, to be honest.
Yep.
Like, I'm not the words. I can't lie. I was just standing there like, what am I watching, really, to be fair? Chong, absolute shit. Get out. Terrible. Said it before on the show. A player that's gone to PSG and brought it back from Man United in the Champions League to win, and now he's doing this shit. Even jogging towards the ball. Get out. Get on the bench. Maybe not even on the bench. Been that poor. I mean, I might throw one at you, Tyler. That might sound a bit mad, but it's pissed me off on the 2 away games I've been to. Alfie Doughty, mate, get to the bench.
No, he's annoying loads of people, mate. He is.
He's paying me off. Like, them crosses again. Like, for God's sake. Victor Moses, like, the second time I thought, okay, Doughty's going to let him take it. But then he runs over again to take it himself. It's like, for God's sake.
There's a few boos because we're getting sick of it. We know what we're going to do. It's so predictable.
Yeah. And even to be honest, I was shocked at the lineup, to be honest, when it came out, when you showed me via your phone, when I was a little bit drunk. Yeah, it's not great, mate. And we've decided to go Sheffield United next week.
Guys. Anyone want this?
Honestly, I'm just lost for words. I thought Plymouth was brilliant in terms of attacking, but the defending from Luton, my God. My jeez. And I said to you, Real Walters had a good game, but that second goal, geez, the defending for that was awful.
Oh, for me, the worst defending was the third goal. I know the game was sort of done at that point, but still, like the fact that what happened originally, the geezer shot, it come off his own player, and then it's still come back to him, and oh my God, it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic.
Honestly, mate.
And the second goal for me was Jordan Clark, right, taking ages to shoot. What are you doing, bro? So, but Moses come and showed him how it's done.
Literally. I said he was going to be on fire at Plymouth, and he was. He was the only fucker that was.
Yeah, no, literally.
Honestly, Doherty out, Johnson in, Chong out, Moses in.
I mean, that's what people are saying. If Menke's injured, you maybe go with, you put Johnson there, and then you put maybe a few centre backs. Obviously McGuinness. Well, you can't go Anderson, so you're gonna have to go Burke and. I don't know, mate. I don't know. We might.
Honestly, I'll just go back. I'll just go back to basic football. Yeah, play 4-4-2. Fuck it, just go for it.
That's what me and my dad have been saying privately, which we will get into more tomorrow, guys, which ain't going to be fun. But
Hold
yeah,
on.
like we've been
Hold
saying
on.
the same thing. It's pathetic. Why is everyone trying to play? Well, not everyone, but most teams now try and play like Man City. It's stupid. No one's got the quality of Man City. Yeah. At the end of the day, unless you're Liverpool, Arsenal, maybe you can compete. No one else. But even then, they don't really play like that, do they? Really? I mean, I guess Arne Slot sort of way of playing is more like that now. But under Klopp, they didn't. Do you know what I mean? They still competed with them pretty much every season. All right, we're not that good. Do you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. These teams ain't that good. So why are they playing like that? Do you know what I mean? It's pathetic. And it's like I say, the most entertaining teams, yeah, they play four at the back. Yeah. We're not entertaining, bro. And we should be entertaining with them players. Let's be honest now.
But honestly, I'd have Kaminsky in goal, Johnson at left back, in the two centre backs, Mengi and McGuinness, right back Walters, right mid Moses, centre mids I'd have Kraus and either Walshaw and Nakamba with him, and then on the left, I don't know, maybe Doughty, maybe, and up front we have options at the moment, probably Adebayo and Taylor.
Yeah. No, it's one of them as well. Like Brown, do you want to risk him, sort of like man management wise?
I actually forgot about him. Get Doughty out. I'm sick of him. Put Brown in.
Yeah. I just don't know who you take. I mean, yeah, Johnson. I just don't know who you go with centre backs.
It's not on the
thing
coach afterwards.
If you put Real, because the thing is, if you put Real Walters right centre back, right, which he can play, but again, it's not ideally where you want to play, and then you have McGuinness and or what? Oh, no, what can you do? What? Unless you put Burke in the middle, have McGuinness on the left. Nah, it won't be that. It'll probably be. I can't lie, mate. It'll probably be Doughty on the left, Real Walters on the right. It'll probably be, well, depending on the Mengi situation. If not, right, say he's not in, it'll probably be Johnson on the left, McGuinness in the middle, Burke on the right.
So on the coach afterwards, how the like a couple of people saying Doughty was the man of the match. You take a piss.
No, I don't know. I don't understand.
Well, we all know what he's going to.
No, in fact, I'll save it for tomorrow. Yeah, in fact, I'll save it for tomorrow. Best player for me. There's only 2 players that are up there, maybe 3. No, 2. 2 for me. So.
Honestly, all he's going to do, is stay with the same formation and everything. He's going to play favourites. There's nothing else. And it's just going to be an absolute shit show. Maybe get away with it against Oxford. Then he'll get battered 3-0 against Sheffield United or something like that.
Probably at this rate.
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say get away with it against Oxford. Yeah, they've not been fantastic away from home, but they're just fucking due to Burnley. So yes, that was at home, but
Right.
to get a draw against Burnley, yeah,
it was awful. I was thinking, honestly, the best bit.
I think we've literally had about half an hour on this. Can we, stop dictating?
Well, one positive going into it is we are actually unbeaten in our last 15. So we actually have a good record against the team for once. So will that make a difference? Probably fucking not. It's probably where it ends. Anyway.
I will say one last thing here.
Yeah.
Robbie Edwards looks like a defeated man. After he come off. You know what? Actually, I'll give him one props for that game. When the half-time whistle went, he was really trying to get them players down the tunnel. I thought he was absolutely going to bollock them. Like that was the vibe I got, but clearly not.
No. Too soft on the players sometimes, I have to be honest.
Or we either did.
The only post-match where he's ever been ruthless was Millwall when we beat him 1-0 this year. That's it.
He either did and then
I respect that you don't call out, players individually. I respect that. Like online, I get that. Like, as a manager, I get that. Look at and this proves this guy ain't got a clue. Look at Troy Deeney when he was at Forest Green with Dabo. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the guy ain't got a clue. You don't do that publicly. Like, I get that he's not going to call out individuals publicly, but just say it ain't good enough. Do you know what I mean? Stop trying to deflect and say other stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's frustrating, man. Like, I like the Millwall one because we saw a different side of him, and it was more ruthless, So
yeah, why? You would yes, it may be to the standard, but you won the game.
I don't know. I don't know.
But for me, it's either the players aren't playing for him, or it's both. One or the other.
Or the players just this formation just don't work. Because Elijah should be scoring them chances. I'm not saying he shouldn't, but at the same time, he needs help, bro. You got to think, right? If we had two up front, right, Elijah would probably be. I don't matter where he'd be up front. He would be up front, right? You got someone else there, right? That chance where he was in on goal, someone's running up there with him if there's two up front. So he has that option. Bang. So yeah, that's that really. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Got one more thing to say though. Oh no, I can say off and run away.
Yeah, to run away in the table at the moment. You know what I mean?
Watford won, see if I can say that.
No, I can say they run away in the table. That's what they're running away in at the moment, compared to us anyway. So yeah. Anyway, we're only going to review them two games into detail. Obviously, the others we'll talk about on the previews. But yeah, we'll get into the previews now. Obviously, the first load of midweek games for this season. So yeah, let me get all the games up for this week. So obviously, the first one, as you can see, Burnley versus Plymouth. Now, obviously, we just spoke about Plymouth. Like I say, I give them credit going forward. I thought they were playing nice football going forward. I do think they can be gotten at defensively. We didn't use that to our full potential. But they are taking on Burnley. And yes, Burnley drew to Oxford.
At Turf Moor.
Yes, it's at Turf Moor. But like Lewis said there, is it at Turf Moor? Yes, it's at Turf Moor. Burnley, they're very good at home. They don't lose at home. That one rare time they lost to QPR, which Harry did predict back then. Other than that, it's very rare that they lose at home. So, I don't know. For me, it's one of them games. It can be a close game. I think Plymouth can go. Portsmouth went there and narrowly lost. So, for me, there's no reason why, especially with that win Plymouth got, no reason why they can't give it a go. But I do think Burnley will bounce back and get a win. And I do think they will win narrowly. I'll say a 2-1 victory for Burnley in this one. Lewis, you're nodding your head. Can you see something similar?
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll give it a go. But I think we've been at Turf Moor, they're doing Portsmouth. Yeah, Portsmouth won it. No, Oxford won it. Oxford.
You're thinking of Sheffield United.
Yeah. I just think we've been at Turf Moor. You can't bet against them. I think there's a stupid stat where in the last I think it's last 50, 60 odd games in the championship, they've only lost a handful of times at home. So I just think I believe ain't great away either. So for me, I think they'll give it a go. I think they'll have quite a bit of confidence. Obviously, being Luton 3-1, and they're playing another relegated side. But we've been at Turf Moor after back Burnley, obviously 2-0 Burnley.
2-0 clean sheet, fair enough. Harry, Burnley win, you reckon?
Easy dub for Plymouth.
Oh, he's doing it.
Fucking hell.
Plymouth, mate. He's doing it.
Absolute limbs. Rooney ball's going to work again. Burnley, you know what? They may not be the force we thought they might be. They've had a bit of a stumble recently. So, going to go for a cheeky 2-1 Plymouth win.
Ooh. I mean, I can't lie, I can't count Harry out when he says Burnley to lose at home because of that QPR time. I just can't rule it out, mate.
Mate, honestly, I remember, when you sometimes can do a poll on Sky Sports. I remember when I did it, there was only 5% that voted for QPR to beat Burnley that time.
Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. But yeah, right, there you go. There's that game done. Moving on to the next one, which is quite an interesting one. Will Cardiff have a manager by then? I mean, 2 days' time. probably not. If you had to predict right now, as it's starting, unless they're going to get, Schumacher in literally instantly. Obviously, he's the one that's been rumoured with the most. Taking on Millwall. Millwall, I mean, did beat Preston, at home, which if you're going to back someone, it was going to be them. I mean, I said a draw. I thought, it'd just be one games, but no, they won. They won. They got a win, bounce back when it comes to, home form anyway, obviously from their last game against us at home. So, I mean, you would probably back Millwall, especially with the fact that obviously, like I say, Cardiff don't have a manager. Still, as it stands, they were awful, obviously against Hull, like Lewis mentioned earlier. So it's one of them, really. I mean, you know what, Lewis? I'll let you start off with this one.
I'm trying to find out what the weekend, what we did the weekend. What did
Beat Preston 3-1, I think it was.
One.
Convincing. I know it's quite a high scoring win.
What's,
3-1, I believe. Double check that. Actually.
I think it was.
Yeah, they got red card as well, Millwall, but probably didn't matter. Well, obviously it didn't matter, but they got it a bit later on in the game, I think.
Yeah, it was like a 2 quick fire yellow red card. No, I didn't go on fucking Brentford West Ham, did I, you stupid bastard? Results.
Look at my watch,
Do you know what, Harry? Go on, Harry. You go first.
Easy done for Cardiff. That's my prediction. Yeah. Oh, mate. Millwall, they won at the 10. But they've been conceding goals in Cardiff, but absolutely slumped by Hull. But they're going to be like, right, it's time to get a result. And it's going to be a shit game, but it's going to be a 1-0 Cardiff win.
Ooh. Harry going with the bold predictions for this midweek. But you never know, to be fair, because it is a quick turnaround. Some of these games you don't expect. I mean, I know we ain't seen a midweek this season, but, you look at previous seasons. You do see some mad results sometimes, where you wouldn't back certain teams. I mean, Harry, mate, you've gone with Cardiff to get the win. Do you know what I've gone with? I've actually gone with Cardiff to get a draw. Now, partly because of that is because they have only lost just one of their last 11 home games against Millwall, which is obviously a very good, record. And I don't know, I just think they just might do all right at home. I mean, I know they've, not been great, obviously, but at home, some of the games they've actually been all right in, like the home ones. They've lost narrowly. Like, they haven't actually got really, brushed to the side at home anyway. So, I don't know. I just think Millwall, they could be a bit overconfident going into it as well. Winning on the weekend in the match. So, for me, I'm actually going to go with Cardiff to get something. But I'm going to say a draw, a 1-1 draw. Lewis, can you see Cardiff actually getting anything? Probably not.
No. I think they'll do somewhat okay. I think they'll want to try and prove something to their fans after, well, probably, no, not even what just yesterday was like, just like what the entire season has been like. The minute it's just been goals against them with the odd one or the odd two to them. I don't think it'll be the greatest game in the world. But I think Millwall have that little extra. I just don't think Cardiff want to be there in a minute. I just got a feeling like I say, they didn't even they went forward and looked okay at times, but they don't know what to do with the ball. So 2-1 Millwall. I just can't see anything but Millwall win. But I think Cardiff going to be good, and it kind of wouldn't surprise me if they do get a point, but I can't see him winning. But I don't know, because Cardiff was honestly they were just so poor yesterday.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. That's understandable, especially when you've seen them in the flesh. In that sense, obviously recently. Moving on to the next one, quite an interesting one, I think. And that is Coventry versus Blackburn. Now, Blackburn obviously still unbeaten. Doing very well this season. Like we say every week at the moment, since the departure of Schmodix, are still bowling basically. Taking on Coventry, who another side, like Luton have been underwhelming, you could say. I think we've got, me personally, I think we've got, both got really good attacks and they're not really firing, really, both of us. So it's one of them, they're at home, but Blackburn, like I say, they're doing well, still unbeaten. I mean, your head probably favours towards a Blackburn win because, like I say, they're unbeaten. Coventry not started too well. So for me, I'll start off in this one. I will go with the Blackburn away win. I am going to say a 2-1. I was thinking maybe a draw, but I think Blackburn will edge it in this game and get an away win, and Coventry will be frustrated again. And I can't lie, more pressure will probably come onto their manager. So I was looking at this thing the other day, and he's second, most odds to get sacked. So
Really?
yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Rob Edwards is actually third.
Who's top?
Somehow Rooney. I don't know how, but
Oh wow.
that'll update. Do you know what I
Where's
mean?
Tim Moore?
It was like Saturday I saw it. So
Where's Tim Moore?
yeah, I don't know. I only looked at the top three, so I couldn't tell you, mate.
Let's have a look.
And I couldn't even tell you what the website is. I couldn't remember, mate. I just saw it.
I'm gonna just go there and see what it says.
But yeah, Harry, can you see this Coventry, form continuing where it's not so great?
Absolutely, and it's absolutely fantastic.
You're like,
3-0 Blackburn, mate.
Jeez, you reckon they go there and win convincingly like that?
Pretty much.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, our next away day is actually Coventry after Sheffield United. So try and do that day after my birthday. So hopefully we get something. You know what I mean? We get a late birthday present, but can't wish anything. Battling the fucking shit attacks at the moment. So even though we're both up there for the best attacks, like on paper, but football's not played on paper, as we know. So yeah, man. But that's that. When it comes to that, Lewis, your prediction: can Coventry finally get something, or Blackburn continue this unbeaten streak?
I think Coventry might get a draw here.
Yeah.
I think they've gained there in some senses. It more favours me with it being at Cardiff, not Coventry. So I'm going 1-1 draw. I think it'll be a close game. I think if any team does win, it probably will with Blackburn. But some of the things will be a little bit towards a draw.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Like I say, I was thinking a 1-1 draw, but I've gone with a 2-1 win for Blackburn and continue this. But Coventry, they will get a result soon for me. Like, you can't have them players, like going forward anyway, them attacking players, and it can't be like that the whole season. But eventually it will kick on, do you know what I mean? It's just a matter of when. Yeah, it's all good saying, oh, it will now and then, but it's flipping hell. Do you know what I mean? They say the same thing at Luton. All right, kick on eventually. It's like, well, yeah, well, when's that then? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Right. But anyway, well, talk about that. Moving on to the next one. It is us versus Oxford. Woohoo! Am I confident? No, which is mad to say because no disrespect to Oxford, they've been brilliant this season, especially at home predominantly. Obviously away, they've obviously they've given it a go in games, but they haven't obviously won away yet. Obviously losing all the games narrowly, but still. But I'm not confident, guys. And like I said, why can I be? We'll probably play the same formation. Morris obviously got off the mark. He's probably going to still be out for this game. And he'll still put one or two players in that shouldn't be in the lineup, probably. So I can't be confident, which is mad because we're at home. I should really be confident, but I'm not. So yeah, they got Kyoso as well, obviously former Hatter. He'll probably do something. And yeah, I know it's going to get very toxic inside Kenilworth Road throughout this game. People already said that on Saturday. And we'll probably do what we like to do, and that's go 1-0 down. So yeah, I'm not too confident in this one. I don't even know who's going to be available. Obviously, we'll find out more tomorrow because it's always, a day before predominantly when it comes to that. So I'll have a better understanding tomorrow. But either way, it probably don't make a difference. My prediction, to be honest with you. So yeah, not too confident going into the game. You just wouldn't have expected me to say at the start of the season, be aiming for 3 points here. I mean, should still be, but I can't be confident. So I'll start off with my prediction. I'll probably stick with it tomorrow. Well, I'll stick with it, yeah, definitely. It won't change my opinion, whoever's available or whatever, or not available. 1-1 draw. The only thing that makes me think we might draw is the fact that we actually do have a good record against Oxford at home. Actually unbeaten in the last 15. And trust me, guys, we don't have great records against a lot of teams. So that's the only reason I'll say it. And yeah, well, no, not the only reason. It's the fact that they haven't quite won away yet. But it would be typical to go to Kenilworth Road and do that. I think at the time QPR didn't win away from memory, and then they come to us and won. So I wouldn't put it past them to do that, but I will say a draw. I will say we're good enough to get a draw at home to Oxford, surely. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. Which will be our first draw of the season at home anyway. So yeah, 1-1 for me. Harry, what you got to say about this one?
You might want to go to him first because you're not going to like what I'm going to say.
Okay, go on, Lewis. Well, I don't think I like what Lewis is going to say by what he was saying earlier. But it is what it is. We're in the mud.
You might want to go to Harry.
All right, go on, Harry.
Mine probably won't be as bad, but let's get Harry's bad one out of the way.
Kenilworth Road under the lights in a midweek game showdown. Robbie Edwards needs to step his game up, but unfortunately, I don't see it. And the pressure is really going to mount, and it's going to be Luton 1, Oxford 3.
That hurts. Oh. Someone needs to get that. It can't get any worse, can it? It can. Oh, it can. You know what I mean? Someone needs to get that up. Seriously, real talk. Mick McCarthy at Blackpool, when he said that.
God.
Someone needs to get that up. Real talk.
Oh, get rid of Edwards and get Martin Patson in. Come on.
No. Anyway, Lewis, you're...
Get rid of Bobby Edwards and get Gareth Southgate in.
No thanks. Anyway, your prediction, Lewis? Well, I think I know what yours is, but let the people know.
Kind of, you would like to be a favourable factor in a sense, but the injury is starting to pile up again.
Yep.
You're not playing very well. Your manager likes playing free back, even though it hasn't worked for the last fucking year or so. Eliza's shit in a minute. The midfield's nowhere. The defence is makeshift as fuck. Doughty can't cross. Moses can do something, but he won't play. Joe Taylor will just warn the bench again. Corey Woodrow coming ahead of him. The Gamba, fuck knows where he fits in. Krause, he might do okay. Baptiste, fuck knows if he's back or not. Kaminsky, yeah, he might help you a little bit, but it won't be enough. It won't be enough. I don't want to say it, but 2-1 Oxford. I just can't say I'm sorry, Edward, but your time's running thin. Your time's running very thin. And I generally think he loses to Oxford. I don't think you'll see him on Saturday. I think he's gone.
Well, he's got to be gone. But I can't speak now, so you know what this is doing to me. By Oxford or Sheffield United, mate.
I generally think you don't beat Oxford, you won't see him Saturday because he'd already be packing his bags.
Yeah, could very well be, mate. Could very well be. Like I say, Luton do tend to have plans in place as the.
And then you'll get how his favourite manager, Gareth Ainsworth.
Nah, no way, no chance. Nah, no way, not that even that Wickham, bro. No chance.
Oh, what a beautiful man!
Big up to yourself, mate. Obviously, we've got Argyle fan in the chat. You lot report if you didn't know, yeah. Hopefully you can bounce back all the best. Nah, big up to yourself, mate. Like I say, I'll give you a lot of credit going forward. I thought you were brilliant. I thought you played some great football. You definitely deserve to win. Yeah, I'm not saying you didn't at all. I just do think we should have done a bit more offensively, but we didn't. Or we did, but we didn't create the chances that we should have. But yeah, credit to you guys. You definitely deserved it. I knew going into it weren't going to be easy. All right, I said Luton win, but that was narrow 2-1. Do you know what I mean? I thought the way we got the last 2 wins as well, as much as we didn't play great, we were grinding out results. I thought maybe we'd do a similar thing. I thought you guys would go 1-0 up. We'd come back, but obviously not to be. But it's what it is, mate. Good luck to you guys as well. I think you give Burnley a good game. But we'll see. You never know. You have a lot of confidence going into it anyway. Big up to obviously Honeygun as well. I did comment this earlier. Big up, lads. Unexpected results. Yeah, there was, especially Sheffield Wednesday winning. West Brom obviously finally lose.
And especially Lewis's Hall scoring 4 goals.
But yeah.
What can I say?
So no one's gone for a Luton win. So this is how you know we're in the mud. Do you know what I'm saying? At home against Oxford, and no one backs us to win. That's how you know we're in the mud. Anyway, moving on to the next game. Harry's favourite team, Norwich, obviously taking on Leeds. And do you know what? This could probably, definitely on paper, I'd probably say it's the game of the week. On paper, anyway. You look at it, Norwich obviously won away at Derby. Derby finally lost at home. Controversy. There was obviously a lot of that. Norwich do have a bit of that over the years, don't they? Lewis will know about that.
Yes.
So
fucking the ball and all you pricks.
But yeah, they're at home against Leeds. I mean, Leeds, to be fair, away from home, they haven't actually conceded this year. Do you think, Harry, this will be the first time they concede? Or are you going to back them to get another clean sheet?
Me?
Nah, Harry.
Two irrelevant clubs. Norwich cheats. If them situations didn't happen, they would have totally lost to Derby. Bank on it. And Leeds are Leeds. So, for one time only, we're going to be back in the Leeds United. Come on. And again, I'll reiterate, all Norwich have got is Josh Sargent. That's the only good player that they've got. The rest are just a pile of shit. And the club is shit, the location is shit, everything's shit about Norwich. And I've been to Leeds once, and they've got some nice restaurants, nice hotels. So yeah, for that reason, only Dan James, if he plays, going to tear him apart.
I think he's
and it's going to be a comfortable 2-0 win for Leeds.
Another 2-0. I think that'll be. Now they love a 2-0, even at home. Even at home, they love a 2-0. So it's probably the popular score, isn't it, really? With Leeds anyway at the moment. Lewis, how do you see this one going? Do you see Norwich getting something out of the game?
It'd be an interesting game because it's like I said on Thursday. I thought they'd Derby we did, but obviously there's a lot of shit about that game. Because I don't know how they keep getting away with it, but they do.
Lewis, be careful.
It's a joke. It is a joke. But I think they'll take it to Leeds to an extent. But I think Leeds have just a little bit too much for Norwich. So it's going to be a popular scoreline for me on this midweek, but 2-1 Leeds. I think
Come
Norwich
on,
will
Lewis.
score. I think Norwich will score, but I don't think they'll get anything from the game. If they do, the most they'll get is a point, but I don't think they'll get. I think it'll be like a decent game, but I think it'll be like a late winner for Leeds.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. It could very well be. Like I say, on paper, it's probably the best game of the week. Will it live up to that? We shall see. Moving on to the next one, Lewis. We will start off with you in this one. Obviously, QPR versus Hull. I mean, like you said to us before we went on here, you don't have the greatest records against QPR, but I don't know, two wins on the bounce. I don't know. How are you feeling other than the record? Obviously, that will play a little bit of a part on your mind, but
Well, to start with, I'm finally missing a game this season. Unfortunately, I'm not going to London on a fucking Tuesday night. That could
yeah,
get
that might be.
fucked. If we didn't have work on the Wednesday, possibly, but with work and it's a no, thank you.
Go on, Lewis. Have a late change of footwork.
No,
Go to the game and go to work. If you win, it's a win-win. Come on.
no. I think that's twice. Yeah, twice. But no, I think we're going with a lot of confidence. QPR, I can't remember the weekend. I think they drew or lost.
They lost 2-0 to Blackburn early kickoff.
Oh shit, of course. By the way, we at home. Don't know what their score would be. Have they lost at home yet? Yeah, they did. No, have they?
I know they drew to Plymouth at home.
Yeah.
Lost to West Brom, didn't they? Opening day of the season, 3-1.
But I thought they did. I can't remember. I think it'll be an okay game because they can take the game to people. You saw that against Luton. And
that Fry, he's a good player. Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah, he's definitely a danger man, especially from the corner. He's quite tall. And we'll probably have Sean McLaughlin playing because Johnny Hughes, who potentially might be back, but he won't start because he made his debut yet, but he's been out for a few weeks with appendix surgery. But I want him to start as soon as he possibly can because McLaughlin did have the worst game against Cardiff, but he just has that mistake in him. I mean, I don't think he's fathomed out the system that Morton wants to play yet. But if he plays the plays, I'm not too harsh. He can be decent, and I don't mind him. But once Johnny Hughes is back fully fit, I do want to see Hughes started. Another thing is Bloomies not expected to be there because he picked up a whack on his ankle after his second goal against Cardiff. Supposedly, but he played like half an hour after that, so I don't know what's happened there. And then, so I'd assume someone like Miller will come in for him or Kamara. I want Miller, to be honest. But apart from that, everything's okay, I'm aware, in terms of fitness. And I do think we can get rid of his gruesome record, which I don't know what the record is at their place, but it's not great, that's all I know. But I do think we can beat them because they're okay, but they're nothing outstanding. I know we're nothing outstanding yet, but we're starting to understand how Walter wants to play. That's the main thing. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 win on Tuesday. But we'll probably get 1-0 behind. And if we go 1-0 behind, yeah, we might not win because we don't like winning when we go 1-0 behind, especially at their place. But I think we will win.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Going to the record, it's any of your last three away against them. You've had
There's
one
only
draw,
3.
2 losses. Yeah, it's not awful.
That's not the worst then.
No. One of them was a draw, so it's not the
Not the worst.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like they were all 3 losses.
I thought it was worse because by the things people have been saying, it's like, oh, we have a shocking event. I thought like 4, 5, 6. Nah,
Yeah.
it's not too bad.
No, it's alright. It's alright. Harry, can you see QPR finally getting off the mark at home this year?
Sorry, mate. Fucking Lewis is sending me to sleep there.
Bitch.
But you know, one day, muting me, Lewis. How rude. But you know what, Lewis? It's Cockney cunts against the Tigers. It's Cockney shit against the Tiger shit. And who will come out on top? Let's think. So we got a bit of Dembele for QPR. We got a bit of McLaughlin at the back for Hull. What we're saying. Do you know what? Lewis, it's your week, mate, that I'm going to predict a Hull win, mate. And you're gonna win. You're gonna win 2-1.
And I mean, I might have already right because I know what he said on the weekend that we're going to beat Norwich.
You better beat Norwich.
Oh, dear. Wait, is that the 12:30 kickoff?
Yeah, it's probably 12:30s. Leaving at 7:15 in the morning. Can't wait.
Oh, jeez. Ideal. Yeah, Harry.
Remember to go to West Earlham and throw shit at the house.
Right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to be the part. Well, mainly to Lewis. I'm going to be the party pooper, Lewis, in this one. I'm not going to say you lose, but I'm going to say a draw. 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. They're not bad. They're not awful.
I was thinking it going 2-1 to you guys, but it's just that record a little bit. As much as it's not all terrible, like we say. I don't know. I think both teams will have chances to win, but they won't quite win. I think it'll be one of them sort of games. And QPR, they do like a lot of draws at home, 1-1s. So I don't know. I just think it might be one.
There won't be a watch long for that because I'll be behind. I don't know when I watch. I don't know if it's on Snapchat Plus. If I'm
it should be on Plus. However, I won't be able to be backstage for you because obviously Luton obviously play at the same time. So we'll be doing that, unfortunately. But yeah. But yeah, no, that's that. Moving on to the next game, which is Sunderland versus Derby. Now, Derby, like I said, obviously got that first defeat. Obviously at home, they're away. I mean, away, not really been great as you probably expect. For obviously newly promoted team, they've got to make their home form count, which they have until the last game. Taking on Sunderland though, who at home they've been very good. As we all know, they like to beat Burnley at home. They beat Sheffield Wednesday convincingly at home, and beat Middlesbrough. That was the other game I was trying to think of. So obviously got a unbeaten record. Haven't actually conceded at home yet either. So looking at it, you probably back Sunderland being at home, and I do back Sunderland being at home. And I'm going to say, do you know what? I'm going to say to get quite a convincing win. I'm going to say 3-0 to Sunderland in this one. Convincing home win for them. as they are currently second in the table. So, yeah, 3-0 for me in this one. Harry, can you see Sunderland getting a convincing win here?
Derby robs against Canaries.
That's true.
Sunderland can't even remember their result from the weekend. What was it?
I can't remember myself, to be fair.
But
Oh, fucking, we don't want to remember it. Well, I
one
don't.
against Watford lost.
But I thought they lost to Watford, yeah. So they lose to Watford and Derby lose to the shitting Canary Land. So, you know what? I can't separate these two. So it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Desmond, come on.
Jeez, that'd be a great result.
Late Derby limbs, come on.
That'd be a great result for them. Lewis, can you see this Sunderland home form continuing?
Yeah. I don't think you can really back against it. Derby, they've looked okay this season, but it's just one of them where it's just like Derby, like they look okay, but Sunderland at home is different this season. Yeah, they've had a drop in form slightly, but they're still solid, especially at home.
Yeah, I haven't conceded at home, like I say. So
I'm gonna go 3-1. I think they'll concede, but still expect them to win.
yeah, no, exactly. And then moving on to the next one, which is West Brom versus Middlesbrough. Now, like we said, West Brom, they actually finally lost this season to Sheffield Wednesday. Obviously, taking on Middlesbrough. Obviously, Middlesbrough, very hit and miss, as we know, this season. Obviously, on the weekend, they did win. Good win at home, clean sheet against Stoke. So they'll have a bit of confidence going into it, you know, against West Brom, who obviously lost. But I know West Brom do have a good record against Middlesbrough at home, and they don't actually concede often as well to them at home either. So again, I'll start off in this one. I am going to back West Brom to do what they do like to do at home, especially this season, and that is getting a 1-0 win. I'm going to back them to do that again in this game and bounce back from that Wednesday defeat. So, yeah, I believe that will happen. Harry, do you think West Brom will bounce back, or can Middlesbrough get some away and limbs, as you say?
I think anything can happen, mate, to be fair, but I don't know why I'm thinking of Josh Madger hat-trick and a 3-0 West Brom win.
Geez, that'd be a great way to respond. I mean, hopefully he's my captain on my fantasy EFL fantasy. So hopefully I put Morris in just for him to be injured. So that's great. Double game week as well. Can't even take him out. But yeah, Lewis, can West Brom bounce back in this one, and will they, in your opinion?
First of all, I just want to say sorry to the club for obviously losing a fan at the weekend.
Jeez.
Nobody should go to a game and not go home.
100%, man.
So hopefully everybody's okay on that front. Obviously, it's not an ideal situation to be in, but yes, not everybody's say COVID, blah blah. But obviously, yeah, condolences to the family and everything like that, and I'm hoping they do it for him. And I do think Sunderland will, not West Brom will win. So I'm going to go for 2-0 West Brom win.
Lewis, mate. Where's the 3?
I think Badger will score. I think Alex Martin will score.
Yeah, Moa. Yeah, he's doing well this year, isn't he? Yeah. Could very well do, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, man.
Nobody should go to the football and not end up going home. That's a fact.
No, absolutely, mate. Like I say, I'm not even going to lie. That's the first I've heard of it. So, yeah, man, I'll totally echo your thoughts. Definitely will.
Posted it on Twitter and everything. Yeah, I've seen a few accounts that apparently took probably minutes, like 10 minutes to get to the guy. It's just like, what the fuck. But yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, no, like I say, thoughts with the family and the friends. But yeah, man, jeez. But yeah, that's that. So all predicted that game. Moving on to the next one, the Wednesday games now. Preston versus Watford. Preston, right, to that heavy defeat. Oh, mate, to think, yeah, they've got, well, I think it's like 1 win in 11, like taking away the League Cup win as well, or something like that. Or 1 win in 12 now, or something like that. And that was against us. Oh, my days. Seriously. It's an absolute joke, mate. Taking on Watford, I mean, I hate to say it, guys, but I'm going to have to say Watford win. I can't lie. I think they'll win. Preston don't have the most awful record against Watford at home, but I just think Preston, it's taken them a while to click still with Heckingbottom. I mean, they are slightly better at home than away, but I don't know. I can just see Watford, unfortunately, going there and winning and going more points ahead of us, unfortunately. So for me, I will say they concede, but I'll say they'll win 2-1, get a 2-1 away win, unfortunately. Hopefully not, but they probably will. So yeah, that's my prediction. Harry, how can you see this one going, mate?
Nice cough, Lewis. You know what? Watford are going to do exactly like Luton did and lose 1-0.
Oh, okay. I like
1-0.
that. I don't like it for us, but I like it for them, yeah. And it's even worse for them because that's midweek. They travel there midweek and do that. Lewis, can you see Watford unfortunately continuing this it's good form throughout the whole season, if we're being honest, predominantly?
Yes. Mill, what the rest of they're struggling to adapt to what Heckingbottom wants to do, it seems. And Watford, they're just high flying at the minute, if we're being truthful. Will it last? Probably not, but it's not been a bad start to say the least for them. And for it, for Tom Cleverley's first job, like permanent job and whatnot, it's not bad going. But Watford will do what Watford will do, and they'll probably still sack him.
Yeah, probably.
But I can't say anything about Watford wins. I'm going to 2-1 Watford.
Yeah, same with me. Yeah, it's I hate to say it, but it's sort of hard not to back them when, like we say, Preston are just not adapting. But hopefully Harry's right. You know what I mean? That'd be nice on that one. So yeah, there's that. And then moving on to the next one. Can Portsmouth finally get a win? Right, their fixtures get a little bit easier.
You missed one.
Did I?
Yeah, Sheffield United Swansea.
Oh yeah, good call that. Yeah, we'll do that one. Sheffield United versus Sheffield United. Fucking hell, jeez, this is what happens when you be up since 4 a.m. Sheffield United versus Swansea. Swansea obviously did play today. Did obviously draw at home to Bristol City. 1-1 draw it was in the end. And yeah, they got a draw. I mean, it's better than losing, I guess. They'd have tried to win that game, aim to go into that game to win, especially with how poor Bristol City have been away this season. There is a bit of history there as well, whether you agree or not, there is. Taking on Sheffield United, though, who did draw. I was a little bit surprised. They drew at Portsmouth. I mean, Portsmouth obviously, done predominantly well, even though they haven't quite won. They have done well, newly promoted side. But I was surprised about that. But they are back at home. And a good thing for them as well, going into that game against us, as much as we're in the mud right now, is that they got back-to-back home games as well. So they'll be chilling. They'll be chilling there. And they got Swansea. I mean, Swansea again, they're another one of them teams you back them more at home. I can't see anything other than a Sheffield United win. The worst I can see them doing is getting a draw. But I'm going to say they win. I'm going to say they get a clean sheet as well, actually. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Sheffield United in this one against Swansea. So that's what I think. Lewis, do you think they'll bounce back and get a victory like I do?
Yeah, man, I don't think we need greatest games. I think Sheffield United, they have players, but, obviously they want to bounce back. But Swansea, they're not the worst team in the world. And I think
No, I've actually started fairly well, to be fair to them.
Swansea can take a game to them, and I think they will. But I think Sheffield United will have a little bit too much for them. So I'm going to go with 1-0 Sheffield United.
I mean, just quickly on Swansea, yeah, they're not doing bad, to be fair to them. As we know, they're ninth. They've actually had more wins and draws and losses as well. So 3 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. So it's better. You know what I mean? Better than us. So yeah, they're not doing too bad. But Sheffield United at home, they have had the odd few slip ups this year. Obviously QPR at home and stuff like that. But
There's only 1, 2, 3. There's only 5 teams that are doing worse than you. So at the minute.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, Harry, can you see Sheffield United getting a win in this one as well?
So it's Blades versus the Sheep, and the Sheep are going to get absolutely sliced apart in a 4-0 loss to Sheffield United.
Okay, then.
Jeez.
All ready for me and Tyler on Saturday.
But I mean, they got, they're chilling at home, back-to-back games. Like,
Well,
they'll just do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Waiting for us, and then they'll just pounce probably.
So if Swansea's going to be 4-0, is Luton going to be 6-0?
Nah, I think Luton will lose 3-0 to Sheffield United.
There you go. Harry's early prediction. Nice. Oh, but I can't blame him, to be fair. Oh, dear. But yeah. Moving on to the game I was going to move on to. I went to it a bit too quickly. It's because I saw Portsmouth and I was like, this could be their opportunity, guys, to finally get that win. I do think it's a good opportunity. Away at Stoke. Stoke obviously lost during the weekend, like I say, away from home. Obviously, they lost their last home game, obviously to Hull, convincingly. So they're not looking too great. Obviously, they've got the manager in, trying to adapt, learn new things, and quite similar to Preston in the sense of they're still trying to adapt. Obviously, Stoke later on in that aspect. But yeah, they're still trying to get to grips and learn things. Portsmouth got a lot of very good draws. But I do think the fixtures have got a bit easier now. They've got, Burnley and Sheffield United out of the way back to back. They gave Burnley a good game as well at Turf Moor. So for me, I think it's a good opportunity for them to get off the mark and get that win. I'm going to say it's a bit of a close game, and it's going to be one of them nervy sort of games. But I think Portsmouth fans, they'll have a lot of confidence going into it, to be honest. And I don't really blame them. Good opportunity for them to win, in my opinion. And I think they will. So I'm going to say a 1-0 away victory for Portsmouth in this one. They finally get their first win of the season. And yeah, get off to the mark. And then I think after that, they got Oxford. So I think that might be at Portsmouth. So that could be a good opportunity as well. Especially with Oxford not being, as it stands, till they probably beat us, not so great away. So yeah, but we shall see. Harry, do you think Portsmouth can finally get their first win of the season?
Yeah, why not? Classic 2-1 victory for Pompey.
No.
Play up, Pompey. Pompey, play up.
Lewis, do you reckon it'll be limbs like that in your way and she back in Portsmouth as well?
Yeah. I don't see.
Obviously, you've seen Stoke more recently as well, so.
I don't say you can't. Stoke lost the other weekend. I think that was the 2-1.
2-0.
2-0.
Away at Middlesbrough, yeah.
Life's just not going well with this new bloke. Was it?
It's not a surprise. It's from Norwich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Coach. Yeah. What you meant actually not.
It's like, was the sacking of Schumacher the wrong decision?
Same old Stoke, always boring.
Well, at the minute, you see multiple now for fans saying League One, here we come.
Well, if you lose the horse, you're shit.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, we'll probably lose that. No, he said that.
But no, yeah, I think Pompey do win. And we're over 2-0 Portsmouth win.
2-0. Fair enough. Yeah, all back in Portsmouth to get their first win of the season. Moving on to the next one. Bristol City versus Sheffield Wednesday. Now, obviously, this is the last game of this game week. I mean, it's the 8 o'clock kickoff, so I'm pretty sure that means it'll be the one on TV. Bit of a moody game, in my opinion. I mean, yes, Sheffield Wednesday got that win against West Brom, which was good, but that was at home. Do you know what I mean? I think they'll be better at home. Away, they've been awful. They haven't won. They've conceded a lot as well in them games. Bristol City at home, I mean, again, we expect them to be better at home, but I don't know. It's a weird one with them. It's they've got a draw today, like I said, against Swansea away, which I'd say they'd be the happier side with that, given their previous away games, performance-wise and scores and stuff. I mean, there's always that 0-0, isn't there? And I do think it will be this one. I mean, the 0-0 was obviously Oxford Burnley this weekend, but I think it will be this one. Maybe Bristol City can do it being at home, but I don't know. I think it's hard to separate separate them at the moment. So I'll say 0-0. That's what I'm going to say. It. There's always one midweek as well. You never know. Might be one. But yeah, I'm going to say 0-0 in this one. Lewis, do you think Bristol City can get a win being at home?
Go to Harry, I have no idea.
Yeah, all right. Go on, Harry.
Oh, shit. Oh, Lewis might have in the mare, mate. Come on. More than likely, it will happen to Hull as well in the week, considering I put them to win. But move on. Bristol City versus Sheffield Wednesday. 2 shit teams. Sheffield Wednesday had a great win against WBA, aka West Bromwich Albion. Bristol City keep riding tractors and can't play football. So on that, we're going to go for a 2-0 Sheffield Wednesday win. Come on.
Oh, interesting. Now, Lewis, what are you thinking now?
1-1.
Yeah, draw.
Oh, Sheffield Wednesday.
Fair enough. Oh dear. But yeah, no, it's fair enough. It's one of them, innit? It's like it could be really good or really crap. I don't know. We just have to see, innit? It's one of them, but maybe Sheffield Wednesday might get something. They have a lot of confidence going into that. It's just a way that worries me with them. Like they have actually been terrible away. Like, let's be honest, they haven't even won away. They lost quite convincingly in all of them, bar obviously the Luton game. So yeah, man. That's that.
Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Yam Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? What a guy. Yam Valerie, mate. Come on.
Oh dear. So yeah.
Oh, we don't want Susan Boyle singing now, Lewis. Come on.
Oh dear, Lewis. What is happening? Anyway, something we didn't do before we obviously started the predictions was obviously the points last week. So
yeah, I don't know if they're right because I can't remember.
I know what I've got.
because I can't remember because obviously I sent them to the chat last week, because obviously we didn't do one on last Tuesday,
Yeah.
and I can't remember if I've got them right, but I've got to send them to Snapchat.
Lewis, mate.
Well, I know what I'm on. I didn't
What,
get
your
many
points?
this week. I think I only got like 3 points.
How
How can I have a sick week last week? I can get like 3 games right, and then this
many are
week
you on then?
absolute- What's that?
How many points are you on?
I'm on 52.
I got close to it.
Yeah, I'm on 52, mate. I mean, what's your guys' weeks like? I mean, mine.
Fuck knows.
Harry got. I'm trying to figure out. Harry got.
Come on.
Who was on? 5.
5.
I mean, Harry, mate, better than me. I've got 3, mate.
And I got 6.
No.
Yeah.
This is how I'm thinking of talking about this one, and this one I'm gonna have to go with because I've just forgot what we were actually on last week, and I forgot to send to chat.
At least I'm top. At least
So we'll go
I
with
think I was on
these.
41.
Harry, I'm sorry.
I'm top for something. Come on.
Lewis, I'm actually above you, mate. I should be on 46.
You was on.
I think I was on 4. I don't know. I was on 40 or 41. I can't remember.
I think you're on. I'll just put it on 46. I've got to send to chat.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. We'll just go with this. I know Charlie.
Hey!
I know Charlie. I know for a fact Charlie's definitely winning.
Yeah, no, I only got 3 points, but yeah, I'm still somehow winning. Somehow. That probably won't last anyway. But yeah, man, that's that really. That's that. So that's the points as it stands. Obviously, still a very long way to go. I think by the end of the season, you probably have about 200 and something. You know, the winner. You know,
And the rest probably.
yeah, that's what it's usually like, isn't it? So we'll see.
So what? I'm hoping Plymouth do me a favour at Burnley. I'm hoping the other two. I can't remember. What
Yeah, Harry's put a lot of the underdogs to win in the game, so especially the first 2. So, you know,
Rudy.
I can't even say anything, can I? Anyway, that's that. When it comes to that, so yeah, man, that is the end of the championship show for today. Lewis, any final things you want to say, mate?
What's it on? Hopefully Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Villa. Rumour is Harry Kane came off with an injury against Leverkusen at the weekend, but apparently he's having rush treatment. I think in the hope he's fit for Wednesday. So I don't know if he's playing or not. I'm going to have a look, so I'll let you know. I'll have a look, see if I can find out, obviously, for the thumbnail and shit.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're back here on Thursday, probably Thursday.
Yeah, first game's on Friday, so yeah, Thursday. Yeah. And I've just been told, as I'm going on the coach for Saturday, my fixture. Remember when the fixtures were read out, Harry? That person's score predictions. I got a message saying it's going to be me this week, so it's going to be fun. So I've got to get them in by Friday. So that's always fun. They're going to announce my predictions on the thing, and they probably won't like my.
What, for the entire championship or?
Yeah. Just the weekend games coming up. So yeah, Thursday I'll be back. Some first games on Friday, which is I can't remember. It is Sunderland League. I think it's Sunderland League. You know,
Sunderland, I think that's what it was.
Actually, quite a good game to be fair. So yeah, that's that. When it comes to that, Harry, any final things you want to say, mate?
Not been a great week of football, unfortunately.
No.
Hull finally win a game. Lewis, mate, enjoy going to. Well, I might be there on Thursday if I'm not. Enjoy going to Canary Land. Enjoy going to Primark and you having your Greg sausage roll and a win at Norwich. And the Luton, we're back. We're coming back. We might lose to Oxford, but we're going to win at Sheffield. Yeah, come on.
Oh dear.
Bloody hell, I've got
Another thing, yeah.
first.
Another thing, yeah. Fuck the Canaries, fuck the Leeds, fuck the Cov, and Villa are shit. They couldn't beat Ipswich Today and should have lost. So yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah. No, like Lewis says, he'll be back. Be back on Wednesday, Champions League watch along. Do you know what I mean? Can they follow it up? Is that Villa as well, isn't it, Lewis?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That might actually be quite interesting then. Oh yeah, he'll be back for that. As for me, yeah, obviously as for me,
my phone's on 2%, so if I die, I'm not here. That's why.
Oh yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, Hat Show tomorrow. Me and my dad will get into it more. That's going to be fun. Probably around about 6. And then, yeah, there'll be shorts out. Probably one tomorrow at some point. Before, I'll do the Hat Show and then there'll be one a bit later on as well.
I think that's where how it goes.
Yeah, that's where he's gone. Yeah, probably release it midnight match day. Probably won't be awake at that time, but I'll just schedule it for then. And then obviously the watch long on Tuesday for me to the Oxford game, and obviously there'll be fan cams. David will be there, so if we don't win, that's going to be a must watch, to be honest. So yeah, that's all that coming up, and then I will be going to the Sheffield United game, stupidly. So there you go. There's my ticket. It actually comes straight away, like they usually do. So yeah, I'll be there for that as well. And obviously there'll be a vlog for that. And big up to everyone quickly as well, actually, has watched the Plymouth vlog. It's actually literally nearly at 1,000 views. In fact, I think it's probably hit that now. Well, about 50 more views, and it has. So yeah, and a lot of new subscribers as well on the channel as well. So do appreciate that. And yeah, obviously Lewis and Harry's channel. Obviously they're in the description. So obviously do subscribe to them. You just got to click on it. It don't take you onto Safari like it used to. You can just click straight on it and bang, go from there. Lewis will be back on Wednesday. I'll be back tomorrow, every day up until obviously Wednesday and all that. So yeah, man. Wednesday day off essentially. I'll probably post a short and then go back on Thursday. We'll see a championship show. Friday Hatter show. Saturday vlog. Try and do a fan cam. It's a bit difficult, I can't lie, doing one outside of Plymouth. Nightmare with the coaches and stuff. But hopefully it's not like that at Sheffield United. But we shall see. There he is. So yeah, don't know what he's doing. But yeah.
Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Come on. Come on.
Oh, God. Someone's got to have a bit of positivity, I guess.
One last thing to say as well. Up the Preston, fuck the Watford, and oh no, no.
No!
All the way.
Anyway, yeah, I think we need to wrap up now. Yeah. Big up to everyone. And until Thursday, Harry might see you. If not, me and Lewis definitely will. Lewis will see you on Wednesday on his channel. I'll see you tomorrow on mine. Take care. Peace.
Fuck the Canaries.